Alright, so I got no idea what this is or isn't, but I'm assuming, this is a pretty big box, I am assuming it is a Kindle Fire. So, let's see. Alright. Down. Yep. As you can see, this is a very huge box for a very small item. Okay. My cats will have something to play with. Okay. Pull this back. Oh, we have charging cable, plug, USB. Okay, we have a Kindle Fire something. I don't know what this is. Instruction manual maybe? Ah, instructions. Here, so important news. You have to push the button. And you can also do more with your Fire tablet. You can meet Alexa. You can binge watch. You can game for the people person. Okay. And then some audiobook free trial that I'm going to probably add to my audiobook thing, which I already have there. So. Alright, we are now at the main device, the main event. Hopefully I don't have to charge this to show you guys. Alright, it's going to be one of those things where I'm going to have to leave and go get a password in it. Okay. Let's see. I thought this thing came pre-charged. Aha. There we go. Yeah, we're going somewhere. We're going somewhere. Okay. English. Okay. Continue. Can't show you that. Okay. Password stuff. This is taking a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but here we go. So right now it is updating. Alright, so it took a little while longer to update, and I went ahead and ate some breakfast. So anyway, it now has the E13 child safe, which I don't care about, so I'm going to put no. Okay, and then it has Goodread, Facebook, and your Twitter. So there we go. So now we continue. Alright, so there you go. Kindle Unlimited, which I think I already have. Not really sure. I'm going to put down no thanks for now. Okay. Music Unlimited, which again, I think I already have. So I'm just going to put down no thanks. Oops, okay, there we go. There's my name up there, which is kind of disturbing, but okay. Continue. Okay, so now we're getting into it. Okay. So yep, that's what we're doing. This is fun, isn't it? Okay, so we got the navigation bar. We have triangle, circle, and square. Access notifications by swiping down. Finish. All right.
I can help you. Get the weather.
It's now on fire.
Find
burning. It's so hot. It's on
play
fire.
music, and more, instantly. All you have to do is ask.
Yeah.
Try it now. Just press and hold the home button and ask me, what's the weather tomorrow?
Oh, I'm being instructed. What's the weather tomorrow?
Here's the forecast
Hey,
clouds.
shh,
with
don't
a
say
high
where I
of
live.
85 and a low of
Shut up,
64.
lady. Don't say where I live. Okay, well, it worked quite well, but I'm going to have to edit that out for you because I don't... Privacy, you know? Like, the problem is that she just likes to overshare, you know? That's her problem. Nice lady. Beautiful lady. But, she overshares too much information, you know? There we go. Okay. Well, I don't know. Let's keep going. Continue.
Here are some more things to try. What's the news? What can I say? How deep is the ocean?
She's very talkative. Finish. Alright, now here's the stuff you care about. Okay, so there are all my apps. There you go. We got my latest audiobooks, which is Livy. That's what I'm reading. Alright, my latest books. You got the, let's see. Okay, now it's just taking me to other things. Go back. There we go. Thank you. Alright, so here are my books. We got another translation of the Quran. We have, where's my Bible? There we go. We got the Catholic Bible. We got, this one is real good. This is the Spanish Catholic Bible. It's the one that I'm learning from right now for Spanish. How to speak Spanish. We got some guidebooks, workout stuff. That's really cool. There you go. You got my list of books. Hey, you got some comics on here. There you go. Let's open up a book and see how it looks, huh? Shall we? Let's go with a free text. That way I don't have to worry about copyright, right? Let's check out Barney the Vampire. First Gothic vampire novel. So, you know. So we got ourselves here. Ooh, that print's a little big. Okay. There you go. Yeah. So, there you go. It does work. It is there. So there you go. It works just fine, as you can see. Oh, it's a pain in the butt. Okay. Send me home. Okay, home screen. Go, takes you home. There you go. Alright, so it has my Audible, has an app store, has pretty much everything. It looks exactly like what you think. So yeah, everything's set up. I will use it for a little while and I'll come back and I'll give you a quick review on what I think. And then we'll turn this into a video that's actually usable. Alright, now, so I've played with it for a little while. The sound is really good. Audio works really well. Alexa's really easy to use. I will say that the navigation is a little different than you're used to from your Paperwhite, and is a little different than what you'll be used to from your iPad. But that doesn't mean that it's not usable. Pretty easy. The only thing that I'll say is that another thing that's a little complicated will be documents, which is actually really cool. So, this is actually a question that I had, so I'm going to tell you guys. So, check it out. So, you can come here. If you want to make a spreadsheet, you can do a spreadsheet. And yeah, you can type. So, this took me a little while last time. And I'm going to say that that's the only thing that I didn't like is that so you have to first come up with a menu that says what you want to do, and then you can type on it. That's the only thing that I had to complain on was that process. It's a little clunky, but you can use this for your everyday run-of-the-mill stuff. So yeah, so it does work. It has everything you want. You can use it as an iPad, as a calculator for those who missed the calculator on the iPad. Still has one of those. I got this for myself, and because I didn't want to spend several $100s on an iPad. I already have an iPad, and I just wanted a newer one, and this on sale was only $27. Alright, so it's a little later in the day, and it took me about 3 hours to navigate everything on this thing. Alexa works amazing. I highly recommend it. Let's see. So I got all my other apps that I'm used to, and the games on here actually work a little bit better than they do on the iPad. Audible obviously works great on here, it's native. The video quality on here is, and this is not the HD, this is the regular, is a little bit better than the iPad, and even better than one of my TVs I have in my house. The Netflix on here looks great. Amazon Video on here looks great. Very good for all of that. Is there a negative though? And there is a negative, and it's a pretty bad one actually. It's a little clunky to operate, and it's a little clunky to use, and more than that, the accessibility function is horrible. So I played around with the accessibility with text-to-speech. Navigating this thing is a nightmare. It's already clunky enough as it is. So just to show you, let's open up the AP. So the AP, you have to click it. It takes a little while to get there, you know, like that. Okay, so it's a little clunky, but you know, to be expected, right? Well, the home button and all of that, which is already a little clunky here, once you put it on accessibility mode, it becomes a nightmare to use, and you have to use 2 fingers to navigate. I would say if you're looking to give something like this as a gift to someone who has a hearing disability or a reading disability, I would go with the iPad. I just would. If you want to get an affordable version of the iPad to someone who doesn't have an iPad, or to someone who you know is going to wreck the thing sooner or later, I would definitely recommend getting this. It's cheaper, and some of the features are actually a little bit brighter, a little bit nicer on here. But when it comes to how everything works and how everything uses, you can't beat the iPad. So I'd say this is very good. For reading, I'd still go with the Paperwhite. For any kind of gaming, or like you want to just device, you know, kind of treat rough, this is the device for you. If you're gonna break a few of these things and you're gonna rough it up, use this one for travel, for all of that. But if you just want a main device that you can use as kind of a replacement for your computer, or just use around the house, I'd go with the iPad. All right. Okay. Anyway, that's the end of my review, and I'll put it all together.